And welcome home.
Right.
You've uh, got a lot of people around here already. Now that you're actually here on campus and part of it all, what's the first few weeks been like?
Man, it's different. It's exciting. I'm sorry. It's exciting to be back. Um, I'm just back home. I'm happy to be here, and this has been a great experience so far.
John?
I guess I talked to you a little bit before, and you said you were kind of Swiss Army knife in terms of you can play corner, play safety. Have they kind of clarified for you where they see you competing the most, or kind of what do you envision in terms of where you're going to play?
So I'll be mostly I'll be a safety. That is what they have planned for me, and I have no problem with that. I'm happy.
Dustin?
I guess just what was, the process, the emotion like for all of you guys with, McCullough's as this process happened, I guess, when your dad decides to come back at the college level. I mean, how quickly were you thinking about the possibility of transferring to Indiana? Just what was that like for you and for the family in general?
When he got the job here at Indiana, it didn't even cross my mind. It was something that just kind of happened. Due to other circumstances, I decided that it was something I wanted to do. And with further conversation with my dad and the coaches here after I entered the portal, they made it happen.
John?
Obviously, Weston also came from, the MAC, wanted another level of competition. I mean, obviously, there's other reasons for you coming here, but what do you how important was it also to have the opportunity to play in the Big Ten, to kind of play against this level of competition? I mean, what does that mean to you?
It's exciting. I've always dreamed of playing on a big stage, and this is something that I'm hoping that I can take full advantage of and go out there and show everybody what I can do.
Back to Tom.
Do you know many of the guys in the safeties room, in the DB's room, and such already, or no?
Yeah, I'm starting to get closer to the guys there. I got to know a couple of them before I got here, just through social media, and now that we're all kind of together and working together, I'm starting to really connect with them.
Dustin and then Patrick.
Just what's it been like just so far, and what do you expect it to be like playing for a team with your dad on staff? Obviously he's not going to be coaching your room, specifically your position unit, going to be on the other side of you coaching guys that you're supposed to tackle, but what do you expect that to be like, and what's it been like so far?
It's exciting when you have your dad right around the corner, especially being on the same staff and everything. I expect him to be, when we're in this building, I expect him to be a coach more than he is my dad. And that's just what I expect, outside of here, of course, but it's definitely a great experience. Not a lot of people can say that their dad is their coach at this level.
Patrick and then John.
Offered by IU in high school, of course, your dad coached here when you were growing up. Did you always ever, growing up, have dreams of playing for IU, or was that something that just kind of came around once you entered the portal?
I did. I had dreams of playing at IU. Even when I was young, when my dad was coaching here, we were here for 6 seasons, and I fell in love with it when I was young, here in Bloomington, and just IU football and everything, just the atmosphere. And it just became a reality here within the last couple of months.
John?
Obviously, the player-led workouts have started. Going back to kind of the nostalgia piece, not just with your dad, but you would come up to these facilities to work out just as a kid, to now be, working out as a player on IU's football team. Is it kind of surreal? Has it set in? I mean, what is kind of the feeling like going through those drills on the field as an actual player?
Man, it's it's eye opening, I would say, because I know like when I'm working out, I'm like, man, I remember when I was in here and I was 13 or something like that, and just trying to work out, and it's been a long road, but you know I'm really excited. I'm really liking what's going on so far, and I can't wait for this thing to really get moving.